Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and get a message from your ancestors and your angels. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody's doing well, okay? But Spirit, what is the strongest energy here today for my Virgos? My Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. So let's get a card from Archangel Michael. Let's see what he may be trying to help you with at this time, okay? What do we have for Virgo? Thank you. So the card that is coming out for you today, Virgos, it says positive thoughts create positive results. It says divine love and wisdom. I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person and situation. Okay. So that energy of staying high vibrational, okay, which I always say is not always easy to do, especially depending on the people, energies, and things that you have around you, okay? What is the message here today for my Virgo spirit? Can I get a card for now and a card for going forward? Okay. And going forward. Bottom of the deck, you do have on your own. And it says it's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. So this always makes me feel like for some of you, you may be in hermit mode, and maybe that's what you need to do, okay? Yeah, and then right behind it, you have fast progress. It says move forward with swift precision and do what must be done now. Yeah, Pathfinder. So the first card coming out, it says breakthrough. It says navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. So that's like the Nine of Wands energy, okay? So this could be suggesting to me that some of you maybe have just gone through something very difficult. But I always like to say, oh, maybe life has just been difficult, right? But you came out the other end. And I always like to say to people, sometimes that is what is the most important, that you are still standing. Stay. And then going forward, we have small steps. And you see, it's almost like a man out of all the crowd. He's the only one that's kind of, I almost want to say up on a pedestal. He's higher than the other people, right? And you see his hand in the air, almost like, hey, he's proud of himself. It's like a victory. It's like when someone shouts out, yes, you know? And I feel like that's how some of you are going to feel moving away from whatever this breakthrough energy is. It says the small wins. It says the small triumphs. It says the everyday victories, celebrate them. They will take you there. So even if you are saying to yourself at the end of every day, damn, I made it. Right? Even if you are saying to yourself every morning, thank you, God, for tomorrow or for today. Thanking you for helping me get through yesterday. It's just that energy of gratitude. And I always like to sometimes say to people, do you know what? Sometimes think about your situation and then imagine someone being in a worse position than you. What's the energy here for my Virgos? What is breakthrough? They're giving me a really weird scenario. So again, it could be a metaphor. But it's almost like what they're showing me is like, almost like a, do I want to say that? It's like kidnap. Imagine someone had been kidnapped or being held hostage in a situation. You know, sometimes we hear those real horrible stories about children being locked up for 10 years, 15 years, or being kidnapped by somebody and kept in a room. And, you know, when you think about somebody being captured for 10 years, right? Imagine what that person goes through in that 10 years, what goes through their mind, them thinking, oh my God, any day, you know, they could die. Any day something could happen. But sometimes they get to that point where they're like, oh my God, it's been so long. I don't feel like I'm ever going to be rescued. I don't feel like I'm ever going to be found. And then imagine one day that they are. Right? It's reminded me of a movie. But I feel like the point is, I don't know, like I was saying, if someone here is being not captured, but been in a situation or they just felt stuck for a really long time. I feel like there's a breakthrough for someone here. I think that's the best way I can explain it, what I'm seeing. What's breakthrough? You have the Two of Air. And the Two of Air can talk about feeling like you are between a rock and a hard place, feeling like you're at a crossroads, right? The Two of Air, it says being unable or unwilling to make a decision. It says a stalemate. It says pretending there is no problem. And for someone here, maybe you are still in that situation. It doesn't have to be the situation that I described, right? Only you would know whether you've been trapped in your head about should you walk away from something, should you stay, you know, it could be anything for you. I feel like Spirit is trying to give you that little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. There is hope. What's the Two of Air? The Eight of Earth. Knight of Fire. So this could be about a job for some of you. Maybe some of you are between a rock and a hard place of do you stay at your 9 to 5 or whatever it is that you do, or do you move into something where you are working for yourself? Some of you, you may be really skilled or really good at something, but what are you doing about it? Are you putting it to good use, these skills? It says learning all there is to know about a topic. It says going back to school. It says skilled work is rewarded. Now, some of you could be watching something, learning something. You have the Knight of Air. And the Knight of Air talks about seizing opportunities. Now, some of you may be afraid to seize these opportunities because maybe you are worried about how it would affect other people, because this is making the Three of Swords energy. And for some of you, maybe there's just a delay because maybe you are still healing from something. Three of Swords talks about sadness and grief and loss and heartache and pain. And sometimes when we have been through really hurtful experiences and we've felt that kind of hurt, it makes us very cautious, very wary of going forward. Because then we build up this defense mechanism where we kind of say to ourselves, nobody or nothing is ever going to hurt me again. But then you put those guards up so high that it may make you miss opportunities. And you don't want to do that either. So this is where the energy comes in of trying to find balance. It says events that occur with great speed. It says take time to carefully review your options. It says creative solutions. Yeah, I don't know if some of you are meant to be working for yourselves. Maybe you have your own business already. You got the Emperor here with the Six of Pentacles. And if this is about you taking charge of your life, then Spirit is saying then, hey, listen, follow your heart. And it's really funny because I was having a conversation. Yeah. I was having a conversation in the kitchen with Spirit when I was washing up. This is where people are going to say, yeah, oh, she crazy. And I was having a conversation and I was asking them what the message is going to be about. And to be honest, I can't really remember what they said, if they even did say what it was going to be about. But I remember having a conversation with them saying, and they said to me, well, Rising Phoenix, what would you say if you was in a room with that Virgo? What advice would you give them? And that was my answer. I would first ask them, what makes you happy? What lifts your vibrations? What makes you feel good? And I feel like that's the direction that somebody should follow. You have awakening coming out. Number 12 could be significant, or 21, but it does boil down to a 3. And it says, look at things from a different perspective. It says a temporary standstill. It says it's important to be yourself. Now, this is giving me the energy of someone, right? Take it how it resonates for you. And if it doesn't resonate, leave it. But this is giving me the energy of somebody watching something, hearing something, seeing something that is making them see things from a different perspective. It's making them question maybe where they're at now, where they want to be, where they want to go. And someone may be realizing that they're not actually happy in a situation. So this is where Spirit watches and says, okay, well, now you've recognized that, right? What are you going to do? What's the 2 of air? Yeah, 5 of cups at the bottom of the deck. What's the 2 of air and the Knight of air? Why is that energy here? Well. King of Pentacles. Hello. It says a successful time. It says confidently accept opportunities you're offered. It says the Midas touch. I feel like someone doesn't understand or realize just how powerful they are. Maybe they do. Maybe other people do. I'm hearing something about succubus energy. But it could just be an energy of energy vampires, right? Navigates life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. Like I said, someone here has been through, feels like the wounded warrior energy. The ups and downs, the heartbreak, the sadness, the tears, the joys, whatever. It's been a roller coaster. And I feel like Spirit is saying it's time for balance now. Give me one on this King of Earth. The Knight of Water. What did I say about following your heart? Now, the Knight of Water does talk about falling in love, a wedding proposal. It says, look, the need to balance emotions. Confirmation. Someone needs to balance their emotions big time, according to the bird. It says an invitation to a social event. Maybe someone wants to ask somebody out. Maybe somebody wants to reach out to somebody and speak to someone. Maybe someone here needs a friend. I don't know. A hug. But they keep saying it's time. So show me what these small steps are. And Spirit is saying, hey, listen, you don't have to do everything in one day, right? You don't have to put all those guards down at once. You can let the guards down one at a time. But the most important thing here, I feel like, for someone is not to stay stuck. What's this small steps? I see something about addictions as well. Queen of Water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. But we saw the Knight of Cups. Did we see the King of Cups? Queen of Water with the High Priestess. And then landing on the Awakening, you have the 5 of Pentacles. You got heavy Pisces energy out here. Who's this Queen of Cups? Because this could just be someone who's very intuitive with a High Priestess right next to it. Or maybe someone is looking at someone who's very loving, caring and nurturing here. Who's the Queen of Cups? It's the Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. Now, for some of you, I mean, I don't know. Okay. For some of you, there may be someone here that maybe you need to put boundaries up with, or maybe this is someone that you are leaving out in the cold. I don't know if there is some sort of arguments here or conflict here about money or some sort of offer that maybe someone is wanting to make to another person. This could also be about some sort of business opportunity. Who is the Queen of Cups? competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. There could be something here about a marriage. Or like I said, there may be something here to do with some sort of a work contract or something like this. What's the High Priestess? The Ace of Water. And there's the King. I was just saying, did we see the King of Cups? And there he is. It says, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy, heartfelt advice, charity work. There's something to do with this High Priestess energy. Or this is about Spirit saying, like, I mean, how many times can I say the same thing, right? About listening to your intuition and following your desires. It says, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to help you make some sort of choice. The first card out was the Two of Swords. And then this High Priestess is a number 2. Or maybe someone here is watching tarot or something like that. But it says, listen to your intuition. It says, have patience. It says, consider carefully what you want before acting. So you have to make a choice, because the Two of Swords tells me that someone is a little bit confused. Or if they're not confused and they know exactly what they want, they're confused about how to achieve it. Ace of Fire. New beginnings, new passionate beginnings. Exciting adventures. Page of Fire. Landed on the King of Earth, your energy. And this says news of exciting, new endeavor. It says use your originality and ingenuity. And if this is about approaching somebody or something like that, and Spirit says just be yourself, right? Page of Fire, to me, is also that energy of freedom. A new opportunity, a new beginning. All right. What else does Virgo need to know, Spirit? Give me some more messages. It's like this energy, I'm looking at this card and Spirit is saying someone stands out from the crowd. Because this man has a lot of people around him. And like I said, he's the only one that is almost like elevated above the rest. What else does Virgo need to know? So the first one I see, it says opportunity to forgive. It says this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. You have child. And it says you care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to children who need you. So I don't know if someone here uses work as almost like an scapegoat. You also have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. It says, lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buy your courage and faith. It's like Spirit saying, go on, do something. You're not going to regret it. Show me more, though. Three cards from our Virgos. Two more. And one more. Some of you may be experiencing blockages when it comes to your finances. Oh, okay. So I was going to say I see the raise and promotion card. But above the deck, you have a windfall of abundance. It says an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. It says be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So for some of you, it's almost like Spirit saying that the quicker you get on your path, right, the quicker things are going to get better for you. The more you hold on to things that no longer serve you, is the more that you will experience delays. So you have cooperation instead of competition. It says what is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself to share with others. And cooperate, it says, with cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Yeah, so it's that energy, working together instead of against each other. You have raise or promotion. It says congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. But you do have detox your friendships. So it says your abundance flow is being, what did I just say? Your abundance flow is being affected by people whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. It says choose to be with people who inspire, generous, and support. Now, I think I said that near the beginning of the reading, so way before this card came out, okay? So like I said, think about who you have around you. Now, some of you may be like, I don't really want to say to this person because I don't want to hurt their feelings. I almost wanted to say F their feelings. What about yours? Now, if we're talking about things like children, that's different, okay? But this says your friendships. It could even be your family members. You know your story better than I do. Now, what do we have to say to my Virgos about their finances? All right. What does Virgo need to know about their finances? Just one card from this deck. Strongest energy here, Spirit. Coming out sideways as a blockage, landing straight on that King of Pentacles. It says wealth. It says you are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. It came out sideways. There's a blockage here. Someone's name could be Dorothy. Because they kept saying follow the yellow brick road. And it's funny how we have, oh no, it says have confidence. I thought it said have courage. Maybe I saw that word somewhere else. Someone could have Leo highly aspected in their chart. But again, when I think about Dorothy, I think about she was on her way to see the wizard. And even then, when we think about the wizard, that, she ended up finding out that he wasn't nothing really special, right? Just a man behind a thing. And it's making me think of the other characters that was in it. Right? They all thought they were going to this wizard to get something. Right? The lion was going for courage. What was the Tin Man going for what? A heart. What was the Scarecrow going for? A brain. And to find out, like I said, when they got there, they already had all those things inside of them. All right. What's the energy for wealth? Why is this here? Why did it come out sideways? Give me two more. Bottom of the deck, you have many choices. And it says you have options, even if you don't see them right now. It says get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see what's best. Yeah, you got the peacock, you know. And the peacock, when he opens his like wings and things like that, that's the masculine trying to draw in attention. But yeah, I don't know. Something is frozen. It's like somebody's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's like somebody's not at their best. But anyway, you have saving face. It says you may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job. It says, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position you want. Why does that make me feel like someone's wearing some sort of a mask, though? So again, somebody not being their authentic self. Use your originality and ingenuity. And maybe someone feels like the people that they're around, they can't do that. So then how are you comfortable pretending to be something or somebody else? It's a facade. You also have on the table, it says time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. It says ask for a raise, a promotion, or a setup. And you have promotion out here. Raise or promotion. It's funny how it's lining up with it, right? Maybe it's time for someone to speak up for themselves. Some of you may be in jobs where you're being underpaid. Some of you may be in jobs where you're overskilled. You have reflection. And it says, take time to revisit the past and figure out what to do. It says, knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. And I feel like somebody's discovering that. It's making me feel like she's looking through some sort of trees. And she's seeing the light. And it's like somebody sees the light and they want to follow it. But it would mean that they would have to come out of the trees. They would have to come out from the forest. It's like I'm hearing spirit say, stop hiding. Stop hiding your true potential. Don't dim your own light to please others. All right, Spirit. Let's end out with two of these. You have quiet moments. It says, seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. So again, going back to the beginning about maybe being in hermit mode. And then you have mountain of mastery. Yeah, no one said it was going to be easy. When you think about a mountain, it's not easy to climb. But the sense of achievement when you do reach the top. It says, ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of the mastery mountain pathway. And look at the man on top of the mountain. This is Spirit saying to you, you can remove any blockages or obstacles. You can find a way around it. One more. I also feel like with these two cards, with only one person being in it, it really also gives me this energy of maybe somebody deep down, maybe feeling alone. You have the rough road. It says, prepare carefully before you continue. It's a long journey ahead. Yeah. And you got resurrection at the bottom of the deck with higher wisdom and new worlds, but it takes you to higher heights. Yeah, someone's definitely having some sort of awakening or seeing things differently, and I don't know. But that's what I've picked up here today, Virgos. So if anything has resonated with you, or you do claim the energy, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe, love and light, Virgo.